We got Iyad Hashem, and I want to read his bio as well. Iyad is a Syrian-born actor, entrepreneur, and artist whose passion for performance has recently evolved into a serious creative pursuit. Fluent in Arabic, and we might ask him to speak a little bit for us, and English. Iyad brings he's a rich cultural perspective and natural authenticity to his work on screen. So before stepping into film, Iyad built a successful career as the owner of multiple repair shops, while also dedicating much of his free time to painting and the arts. We're going to talk about that. He recently completed work on his first film project, an experience that deepened his appreciation for the craft and inspired him to continue pursuing acting. So with a grounded presence, life experience, and genuine love for creative expression, Iyad approaches acting with curiosity, passion, and a strong desire to continuing growing within the industry. And we're going to talk a little bit about that fishing too, because he was showing us some fishing pictures earlier. And we're going to talk about how that incorporates into his acting as well. But Iyad, we're very blessed to have you. So I want to start with you, man. I mean, I can tell that you're very cultured, just from your native cultural background. You're here in Philadelphia. I'm like, what a transition in Philly. But talk about what made you get into acting.
Acting is just a form of art.
Okay.
And art runs in my family. So it's one thing I always wanted to do.
Okay.
But unfortunately, life and its ways sometimes it just steers you away from those things.
Okay.
So I'm lucky I got a chance to do a movie with Garden of Eden.
Okay.
Really enjoyed it, and I'm going to do it again.
Man, and I'm telling you, man, and of course you're around the right people, but man, you have a very suave but authoritative presence. And I already know, I can just from being around you a short time, I know that's going to permeate. We're going to talk about your character, but you have a very, very calming, suave, soothing, but authoritative presence. So with me saying that to you, where do you attribute that characteristic? It might be the first time you're hearing it, but where might that have come from?
Well, I was raised in an amazing family. My dad was a retired general in the Army.
There you go.
So discipline, always discipline. So I learned how to discipline myself, but also I've been here on my own for 38 years.
Okay.
And I came from nothing.
Gotcha.
No English, no money, and I built myself a nice little life. Then I also found out that sometimes bad things in life, like stress and pain, can be healthy for you as well. So maybe just in doing art as well, so I found a way. I found myself. Once you find yourself, that's where it comes from. Yeah,
I got you. As I kind of want to run up to the camera and say, "See how I was right again." You know what I mean? But anyway, because you talk about your dad being a general, man, you're going to get that discipline, that authoritative, but then you got that reservedness, like kind of like that, kind of like 007 a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
My mom is an artist, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, she's in France. She's an amazing artist. Still, let's say 84. She still does exhibitions and.
84.
Wow. That is just powerful. Now you talked about how you were into the arts.
Yeah.
And of course that's a form of expression. I remember as a kid I used to sit and watch cartoons and draw Fred Flintstone and Woody Woodpecker. I'm kind of aging myself here. But talk about how your love and passion for artistry pours into characters. Is there anything you can grab from drawing arts in terms of creating art, maybe creating a character?
Absolutely. It's all the same thing. It all comes down to where you fit, number one, how comfortable you are, and being an artist and spending time, because it's a discipline thing. You sit and paint and create. Same thing on camera. You have to discipline yourself, learn your role, and just go for it. And have enough confidence to do a good job.
What I found so interesting was that as he was describing artistry, you can kind of envision in your mind like this canvas. But then as he was describing film, you could kind of see being on the stage as his canvas. You know what I'm saying? I'm painting this picture you know what I mean, and that I want the audience to kind of connect with, to kind of glean from. At least that's how it resonated with me. I can't wait to see your character in this film. Now, you talked about how you was the owner of multiple repair shops. And just as we talked to Saida, being a registered nurse for 17 years, how some of that comported to, you know, your character, right? Nothing is wasted. Is there anything that, you know, that you gleaned from, learned from, built from being a repair shop owner that you can correlate into the arts, into characters, into a scene perhaps? Talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, to be successful in the automotive business, which is a very tough business, so many things can go wrong. It all comes down to what you mentioned earlier. Like, you have to be there. You have to show up every day. You have to put your 8 hours in. And that's where it all comes down to. You know, so it's just basically you got to work hard, and you'll reap the rewards.
Absolutely. Same dynamics. A lot can go wrong, right?
Business and keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Man, I really love your glass is half full perspective. You know, I kind of see you kind of as that alchemist personality, the one that's going to take the negative and see how I can flip it and turn it into like a positive. Like kind of like where did you glean that from? Because that's so needed in a world full of trauma. Because if we would spend more time saying, man, this was painful, this hurt, man, I wish it didn't happen, but how can I flip this thing? And kind of all of us kind of talked about it, Cam talked about it last, you know, taking what you didn't get, that's one way to alchemize it. So, I mean, where did you get that perspective from? It's so needed. And will we see glimpses of that in the character that you will be portraying in it?
Well, my character is Isaac. I love my wife quite amazing, and I'm supporting her 100% for everything she needs, trying to get her up to the next level.
Okay.
So my whole attention is her, and which I like that. I like giving attention, you know, it was very nice to give that and just focused on her.
Wow.
Which is, in real life, I'm always focused on so many people. My kids, my family, my workers, my customer. I'm constantly always trying to just focus on multiple things at once. So that's how this fit.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you, it's a perfect fit right here. Yes, that's how we say it's meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know that you were playing the husband. Yes. I can't wait to see.
That was amazing.
I can't wait to see the chemistry. Button lips. Now listen, this is how you can see this movie. Go to poshvip.com to get your tickets for Friday, July 24th. It's going to be at the Penn Cinema in Huntington Valley at 7 o'clock sharp. Now listen, man, if you got somebody out there that's going through some trauma, that's going through some pain, maybe you don't have the courage to kind of confront them one-on-one, or maybe you don't want to bring them up. Hey, say, I want to treat you to a premiere. I want to treat you to a movie that could start a conversation piece. Because guess what? If each one of us reach someone, but we've all have made a big difference, and we can change the world one step at a time. We can start by coming seeing this movie, Button Lips, coming soon. July 24th, 7 o'clock, Penn Cinema. poshvip.com, 7 o'clock sharp. Be there.